Something breaking that's happening right now is cruise companies are canceling cruises right now for December, January, and even into February, maybe even to March. I know my friend had one in December and January. They canceled both of them, and that's huge. A lot of people wonder, how can I ever buy stocks at the bottom? Well, one of the ways you can buy them at the bottom or pretty damn close is when everybody's talking about how bad things are. So no one's really talking about how bad the virus is. Literally, maybe a few weeks, a month from now, you start to see it on CNN. You start to see it on NBC, CNN, the Today Show, and people start talking about how bad things are or how the virus is getting worse. When you start seeing people like your hairdresser, your realtor, friends at work talking about how things are going with this virus, this new virus, that's going to be the bottom. And that's going to be the tip or the bottom of the scare factor, because by then your brokers and the traders will already have this priced into the stock market. Right now, Carnival Cruise, I think earlier I looked, it was like 13 or 12, 13 bucks. At the pandemic of 2020, in March, somewhere around April, it got down to $7.97, $7.80. So we're not that far off where it bottomed out before. Now, a lot of these companies, you're going to want to pick good stocks like Boeing. Las Vegas Sands is a good stock. Carnival Cruise, Norwegian, stocks that are going to recover in that 6 to 8 month after we get, or 6 to 8 weeks, they'll bounce back up after we get a vaccine that can handle this new variant. Now, here's the thing. The vaccine we have might be okay, but right now everybody's scaring everybody, saying it won't. So you need to really be you need to be prepared, is what I'm trying to say. You need to be prepared, because right now is the time to take some money and maybe double or even triple it in the stock market, because people are being stupid right now. They're being stupid. And so there's two ways this is going to go. Let's say in a couple weeks here, they find out that the vaccine can handle the new variant. Stocks are just going to rebound. People are going to go back to life. It's not going to be a big deal. Let's say they come out with a story that the vaccine won't work. What's going to happen is the big companies like Moderna and Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, they're going to have to go in and come up with a new vaccine. It's going to take them a while. So you won't see a vaccine that they're going to roll out, even under an emergency order, until sometime around April or March of next year. Now the stocks will bottom out and do their thing, but that's when you're going to see the recovery begin. Once one of two things: either the vaccine we have right now is good, or they produce another vaccine that's good. And that sediment, they'll make all these brokers and traders happy. The stock market will start just popping. Right now you're seeing tech stocks. Apple's going through the roof. It did the same thing with it's Tesla, Google, Amazon. They all went high during the last pandemic, that lockdown. They just started taking off. I haven't looked at Amazon. I'm not a big Amazon stock person, but they're probably going up too, because people are going to shop at home. Zoom, their stocks shot up. Why? Because people are going to people are trying to beat the markets. They're trying to get to those stocks. So you're not late on them, but you're at the tail end of getting good deals on those stocks, in my opinion. I mean, there's some room for them to move, but not a lot. Right now, where the deal is recovery stocks. Where your good deals are going to be is your recovery stocks, is your entertainment, food, hotels, cruise ships, airlines. Anything related to travel that's going to be affected by the thought of a shutdown. May not happen. I'm just putting this out there. You guys asked me to say things as we go along. And I'm telling you right now, that's what I've been playing with. I'm like, wow, I'm watching stocks coming down to levels that they haven't been at since 2020. Now, there's a lot of people out there that'll say to you, wow, the stock market's going to crash. I've been hearing that since it crashed in 2009. People have said, it's going to crash. It's a double dip. It's going to happen again. The whole world's failing. Buy gold and silver. Gold and silver do go up in value. I'm going to tell you what, there's just so much money out there to invest, and there's nowhere to put it. That's why you see the stock market really going up all the time. Can't put it in the bank and make money, and not all of you are going to go out and buy rental houses or farm ground and make money. So stocks are the next best thing. Like I said, you can't go wrong if you pick good companies. Good, solid companies got a track record. Don't be picking these fly-by-nights. On those fly-by-nights, a lot of risk, a lot of reward if it pays off, but there's also a lot of downfall if it doesn't. I'm cautious. I like to make a little money. I don't get greedy. That's just what I see. I want to put this out there. Right now is a good time to kind of keep an eye on this, because those stocks are getting in some really neat price markets that, if we have a recovery from this, you're going to see a big bounce. So hope that Hope you learned something. Hope you got something out of this. I just want you to get ahead like I've gotten ahead. I didn't get to be where I am by not doing stuff like this. Sometimes you got to take a little risk and then get a little reward. You don't have to risk everything, but just do it in pieces. Buy the dip. That's what the rich people always told me. Buy the dip, Keenan. If there's a dip in cat stock, buy it. If there's a dip in John Deere, buy it. There's certain stocks that if you buy the dip, you will make money. So I want to put that out there because that's what I'm seeing. I'm watching the public every time I go to Menardo's or Maynard's. Maynard's is what I call it. It was just Menards. If you're new to the channel, people 3 weeks ago weren't wearing masks in the store. Now they're all wearing masks. Look around. People are all wearing masks again. They're freaked out. People are getting scared. You're going to start to see shelves running empty a little bit. We're not out of supply, but people are starting to hoard. People are getting scared. Just be smart. Play it cool, and you're going to make some money in this. So I just want to give you some tips. This is all free. I'm not charging. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. Till next time, take it easy.